When I am dead, my dears, sing no sad songs for me. A plant bough, no roses at my head, nor shady cypress tree, be the green grass above me with showers and dewdrops wet. And if thou wilt remember, and if thou wilt forget, I shall not see the shadows, I shall not feel the rain, I shall not hear the nightingale sing on as if in my pain, and dreaming through the twilight that doth not rise nor set. Happily I may remember, and happily I may forget. Regret that echoes inside of my head, the echoes of poems again. Here it goes, I said, never again inside of my head, echoing again, never ending. I said, do you hear me, you who are so far away from me, my dear? Do you hear me crying aloud, wishing you were well, wishing you were near? The world is vast, its ways diverse, brief meetings, pardons long, men with unsure feet post, never to return, too weak to find the treasure they have lost. My last day drawing near, the tears of separation. I will await you till my life leaves, and Rahel did her beloved well from above. Turtle dove, some way, someday, somehow. I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now. Wow, some way, someday, somehow. I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now. I know you're wondering when you're sad because you're sad. It's psychic. It's at the age. It's chemical. Go see a shrink. Or take a pill, or hug your sadness like a eyeless doll. You need to sleep. Well, all children are sad, but some get over it. Count your blessings. Better than that. Buy a hat, buy a coat, or a pet. Take up dancing to forget. Forget what? Your sadness, your shadow, whatever it was that was done to you the day of a long party, when you came inside flushed with the sun, your mouth sulky with sugar, and your new dress with the ribbon and the ice cream smear, and said to yourself in the bathroom, I am not the favorite child, my darling, when it comes right down to it, and the light fails and the fog rolls in, and you're trapped in your overturned body under a blanket of burning car, and the red flame is seeping out of you and igniting the tarmac beside your head, or else the floor, or else the pillow. None of this, or else we all are. Never stop, some way, someday, somehow. Gonna make it alright, but not right now. Know you're wondering when again inside of my head the echoes begin as the darkness comes settling in. The demons go on and on. Demons go on. There are days when my life was filled with emptiness. My heart leaked from pain and washed away with sorrows. And when I was young, I did not get what I want in my life at times. I was always alone and felt with madness, and my tears dropped and were wet into my pillow. My life had no stairs or ladder to climb up, or sailed smoothly to the destinations. My life was hopeless and helpless, like a man without a liver. Life without life is nothing but shattered dreams at night. The moonlight brightens me across the window, but no one close enough to hug or care for my feelings. Nothing can be done, and I have to live with my destiny of life. I watched others who had everything in their life, but it did not bring me jealousy, others then lost in my life. Even a smile on my face was far away from me. Happiness kept me awake, and darkness hugged me closely. So many broken promises have played deep in my life, and the outcome results was made me feel so terrible. They say you can live life you were born to live, but what can I do when I was born? There is no life in store for me today. What I have learned is accept your life and live with it, and without counting the hatches for nothing, rapping, singing forever. There I go. Haven't you heard? As darkness comes settling in, the demons begin to speak again. The demons inside of my head never stop it again. Here I go again and again inside of my head, never ending again. There it goes, I said, never ending, I said, inside of my head, never stop. The demons go on. As darkness comes settling in, Demons will never stop speaking again. The echoing, never ending, I said. Never ending, I said. When I am dead, my dearest, sing no sad songs for me. Plant bough, no roses at my head, nor shady cypress trees. Be the green grass above me, with showers and dewdrops wet. And if thou wilt remember, and if thou wilt forget, I shall not see the shadows, I shall not feel the rain, I shall not hear the nightingale, and sing on as if in pain, and dreaming through the twilight that doth not rise nor set. Haply I may remember, and I may forget, I may regret the sleepless nights I have spent. Never stop speaking again. Sadness knows my address, but joy is a passing stranger. I can only say this in poems. Anywhere else people will worry. I have whispered more wounds into the wind than I care to count. On painful days, these wounds won't let go. The worst story I know is my heart. The best story I know is my heart. Both these things know how to exist together in ways that I have never thought I would learn. This is a silent victory. I never wanted the victory dipped in gold. All I want is one day to spit a poem. No, I'm spit 'em, rap 'em forever. There I go, spitting again. Here it goes again inside of my head. The echoes inside of my head. Never stop spitting and speaking again inside of my head. Inside of my head. Echoing again inside of my head. When I saw the look in your eyes, I knew I had done wrong. Sadness overwhelmed my soul as you sang that sad song. Try and try as I might, I can only do wrong. And so I am forever listening to your sad song. But today is the day you cry, and your last sad song. For today I will do what is right. I will leave you forever to sing in your happiness, alone, unbothered by all. Today I go in peace, no more lament and pain. Today my soul dies. Your love I could not sustain. Well, again, never ending. I said, wait, someday, some way. The other day, someone told me that you shouldn't listen to sad music too often, or it'll affect your mood. I didn't tell her that sad music for me is like a balm. When I feel numbed or overwhelmed, on the verge of tears, confused or helpless, like I'm waiting, like I'm lonely. Well, there I go. Haven't you heard? There if I go spitting again. Is it strange that sad makes me happy? I love sad songs. I spit sad songs. Is it just me who reveals in sadness? Does sadness speak my language? Am I a sad soul? I'm I the only one who has a hard time convincing my friends, but I am not heartbroken. I just enjoy the sad songs. Is it only me who loves sad songs and spitting poetry? Again, here it goes inside of my head. Never ending, I said. Never ending. The lyrics memorized or rearrange them again. We gathered around AGI 5. It was so intelligent, it was almost alive. Some said it felt like emotion, but I thought that insane, so it was a joke. I told to feel the pain inside of me. Never stop spitting for all of eternity. Here I go again. Never ending, don't you know? Well, there if I go. Home is so sad, it stays as it was left, shaped in the comfort of the last to go, as if to win them back instead of bereft of anyone to please it with or so. Well, there it goes. They say my verse is sad, no wonder. Its narrow measure spans a roof for eternity and sorrow, and not mine but man's. Well, there I go. Well, this is nothing new, nothing rattle. The rafters and the noggin, rapping never ending. Well, no, da 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 da. Whenever I'm down, lost in the sound of the voices in my head, wishing I was dead, you'd be my friend. Someone once said, losing a true friend hurts than losing a fake love. Only now do I know what they meant. Raps in a mess. Here it goes again. The echoes inside of my head. Never stop it, I said. Stop it, I said, inside of my head. Again and again. Why did you hold me with my head against your heart? A taste of forbidden fantasy. from the very start. A question with no answer, a story without an end. A thief who stole something broken, he can't find a way to mend. Trapped in your shoebox, forgotten beneath the bed, hidden in the darkness, beside a book you never read. Everyone has a secret they hope the world will never find. Was this all I was to you when you were all that was on my mind? You spun me alive into a beautiful tapestry, a bittersweet fairy tale you knew could never be. What would I give if I could turn back time, a hand, and run my fingers through the lost hourglass sand? If I could page back through the days and change the very start, I'd put my head right back against the beating of your heart, because we are, you question without an answer, a story without an end. You're the thief who made my heart broken, now there's nothing left to mend. And in the end, there I go again, the line, storm clouds fly, tattered and swift, the road is forlorn, and all day where a myriad of snowy quartz stones lift, and the hoof prints vanish away. The roadside flowers, too wet for the bee, expend their bloom, and vain come over the hills and far with me, and be my love in the rain. The birds have less to say for themselves, and the world torn to spare. They are now these numberless years. The elves, although they are no less there, all song of the woods is crushed like some wild, easily shattered rose. Come beat my love in the wet woods, come where the bows of rain when it blows. There is the gale to urge behind and brute and are singing down, and the shallow waters flutter from wind from which to gather your gown. What matter if we go clear to the west and come not through dry shod, through wild and brooch? Shall we your breast the rain fresh golden rod? Oh, never this whelming east wind swells, but it seems like the seas return to the ancient lands where it left the shells before the age of the fern. And it seems like the time when after doubt our love came back amain. Come forth into the storm and rout, and be my love in the rain, be my love in the rain, my endless pain. Well, there I go. Haven't you heard? A wounded deep leaps highest. I've heard the hunter tell that 'tis but the ecstasy of death, and then the break is still the smitten rock that gushes, and the trampled steel that springs. A cheek is always redder, just where the hectic sings. A mirth is smell of anguish in which its cautious arm, lest anybody spy the blood, and your hurt exclaim, Wayne, a dame, a wake game, a I'd rather have the thought of you to hold against my heart, my spirit to be taught of you, with the west winds blowing, then all the warm and caresses of another love's bestowing, or all the glories of the world in which you had no part. I'd rather have the theme of you to thread my nights and days. I'd rather have a dream of you with faint stars glowing. I'd rather have the want of you, the rich, elusive taunt of you, forever and forever and forever unconfessed, than claim the alien comfort of any other's breast. Oh, my lover, that this should come to me. I'd rather have the hope of you, love. I'd rather grope for you within the great abyss than claim another kiss alone. I'd rather go on my way throughout eternity, infinity, forever, never endingly, spitting infinity. What is wrong with my head? There I go again. The echoes inside of my head never stop, as said. A broken heart is all that's left. I'm still fixing all the cracks. Lost a couple pieces when I carried it home. I'm afraid of all I am. My mind feels like a foreign land, a silence ringing inside my head. Please carry me home. I spent all of the love I saved. We were always a losing game. Small town, a boy in a big arcade. I got addicted to a losing game. Oh, all I know, loving you is a losing game. How many pennies and the slop giving us up? It didn't take a lot. I saw the end of the end before it begun. I carried on. All I know, loving you is a losing game. Way of the day, loving you is a losing game. There I go, spitting again inside of my head. The echoes in my head, I just could never be what you wanted me to be. Never stop spitting again, speaking again inside of my head. Never stop it again. Listen to yet another love song. How many hearts have been broken? Always telling of romance has gone wrong. A lyrical suffering that is spoken. Too many melancholy melodies. Does everyone endure pain? Telling her experience of lost love, lost in a bubble of mundane. Repeating these reminders constantly on replay. Tuned into the same blue tunes, stuck in a personal doomsday. Change the record on your player, hide those mournful memories today. Sing along to something upbeat, dance here in the dumps anyway. A cheerful spit, never stop spitting this. What is wrong with my head? The echoing lyrics again. Here I go again inside of my head. Never stop it, I said. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to the holy community of hurt hearts. Please make the sign of the host and take a seat. Turn your hymnal to Never Stop Spin. Here we celebrate our broken by making it beautiful, just like the Lord of life demands. Down with a drink and choke a smoke as you listen and spit, and never ending. The rhymes glisten, and spitting, never ending. Again, the rhymes glisten and I'm spitting again inside of my head. Never stop spitting the lyrics again inside of my head. There it goes, I said, inside of my head. When I am dead, my dearest, sing no sad songs for me. When you find me hanging from the willow tree, just know that this demon inside of me just wouldn't let me be, and leave me swaying in the breeze. And know that shall always love you down deep in my bones. You only cared for my skin deep appearances on a pedestal, a trophy in your display, but true connection hidden behind your gaze, lost in shallow waters, no depths to explore, feigning a love for all eyes, our true selves ignored. And now the memories linger, scars upon my heart, anger fires ignite, tearing us far apart. You only saw my surface, the image I portrayed, but beneath your hollow, shallow gaze, my soul began to fade. I'm breaking these illusions. No longer will I stay in your world of looks, where heart and soul decay. Remember our first day, laughing in the rain, but you smile soon faded, replaced by disdain. Our shared dreams and passions forever neglected. Emotional connection, a cruelty rejected, lost in shallow waters, no depths to explore. A fainting love for all eyes, our true selves ignored. Now the memories linger, scars upon my heart. Anger fire ignites, tearing us far apart. Hatred burns within me, regrets fill the void. Was it all an act, a game played to exploit? But I've learned my worth, no longer under your reign. Regrets, a bitter sane field, this song of disdain. Now I embrace freedom, no longer misunderstood, leaving behind the shadows the pain that once stood. With strength and self-love I walk my chosen path, leaving behind your ghost, renewing aftermath of snakes meeting each other in the dark, but their feet are too sore and they can't start an arc. If their tongues don't work, their love can't make a mark. So they tell a story, the story of horror and the glory of skin on skin. But it was too glory. A fish I got, get love like the air they need. I gasped in the dark for the air you feed me as our teeth tend to meet. And the light that we lead. So she told the story, gasping and grabbing us solely. It was said to be a lie, a story, rhyming never endingly. Here I go spitting again. She was heartbroken by the fears she held so tight, by the doubt that might be just right. She wants to be seen, she wants to be heard, but she's too scared to be shown. She was heartbroken, always been dead. She always known friends and foes would fret watching her reign. She was too heartbroken to feel, always wondered for who she was made for. She was heartbroken, wanting to be feared and hurt, wanting to be the one to end things, wanting all repairs and broken repairs again, fixed once, never whole, always broken. Moving along, trying to pace, new smiles, take love, heartless motives. We had was everything. What we had was everything. Don't leave me alone without a reason. I need to see some proof. All alone, it hurts deep inside. I feel the empty soul, leaving myself with nothing but physical pain. I want to stay there, but it also hurts to move on and on. Orange flame from a candle, a picture illuminated in the light, clouds high above us in the sky. A dance with her, our hands holding each other's as I spin her all around. Brown hair and blue dress flying through the air. We're smiling and having fun. I blow out the candle. The picture is gone. The clouds have blown away. No more dancing with her. Well, haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? The sun sets on the horizon as I stand here all alone. The memories of you come flooding back, and I can't help but moan. I remember the way you smiled and the way you laughed out loud. I remember the way you held my hand, the way you made me proud. But now you're gone, and I'm all alone. Well, there I go. Here comes goodbye. Here comes the last time. Here comes the start of every sleepless night. The house seems so much darker. The sounds are somewhat gray. The happiness of living left home with you that day. The pictures still remind me that you were really there. But all that I can see now is your favorite empty chair. My whole life I have known you, but now you've gone away. My memories are like movies, and my mind is where they play. Life carries on regardless. They say it get easier to bear, but they haven't been to my house and seen your empty chair. Viewers, listeners, beware. I'm not sure I should move it. What if you're still here? I know your body is laid to rest, but is it your soul and spirit near? I make sure that it's nice and clean. It eases my despair to think that somehow you live on as your favorite empty chair. They say that time's a healer. I'm not sure that is true, but everywhere I go in life, my thoughts return to you. My heart is always lonely, but I'm too lost to care. I'll always carry on, just sitting here in your once favorite empty chair. Well, I don't care. In the vast expanse of the universe where stars twinkle and galaxies swirl, there exists a force too powerful that it can shatter even the strongest heart. Love, oh love, a double-edged sword, a flame that burns bright and yet leaves scars in its wake. Only love can hurt like this, a pain so deep, so raw, it feels like a dagger through the soul, leaving us gasping for air. It creeps in uninvited and like a thief in the night, stealing our peace, our sanity, leaving us broken and bruised. There I go speaking, a never-ending spoken forever poem to you.